Hi, Schlockmeisters fans. Continuing with the Halloween saga. It's the 8th movie in the series, Halloween Resurrection. Let's check it out. The movie picks up where Halloween H2O left off. Laurie Strode is now in a hospital because apparently she didn't chop off Michael's head. It was somebody else's. Specifically a paramedic's head.
Oh my god, she killed the wrong person.
She's been virtually mute and catatonic since that happened. But she's not taking her pills because she knows Michael's alive and is going to come looking for her. And sure enough, look who shows up at the mental hospital. It's Michael. The body's already been laid out. Find a body, become the next body. Michael shows up in Laurie's room. She's waiting for him. Chase is on. She manages to get him hooked and he's like hanging over a ledge or off the roof. She tried to take off his mask just to assure that it was him. It cost her her life. And Michael lives. Michael then turns in his knife. Myers.
We're in. They picked all three of us.
What? They're going to be on a reality show taking place in Michael Myers' old house.
Our face?
Don't do it. That's the house where it all started. He walked its hallways.
The birthplace of evil.
Busta Rhymes is in charge of this reality show. As is Tyra Banks.
Michael Myers.
When the cameramen go to set up all the cameras in the house, one of them doesn't make it.
Let the dangertainment begin out. Let's do it.
One guy tells the other girl to flash her boobs because he thinks that'll make her famous. The show's being broadcast on the internet, and the screen goes out, so everybody's watching at home. I think she's just messing with him. Well, they're not watching. Michael taking out his next victim. Well, two of them pair up and decide to make out. They think they're not on camera because they're in the basement, but they're wrong. But they find a bunch of bodies down there, but it turns out it's a setup. It's not real. Busta Rhymes dresses up as Michael.
Man, don't you know we've been looking all over this motherfucker for you? And why the hell you dressed like me anyway?
Doesn't realize that's the real one. Michael catches that girl and dispatches of her in front of the cameras. Now we find out that Freddy, that's Busta Rhymes' character, is playing Michael. Bodies are being found now.
She must be going for the first internet Emmy.
Moments later, Michael shows up. And then this guy gets his head squished. Michael's not done yet. About this time, the people watching realize it's real. And her friends text her to tell her what's happening because they can see everything that's going on in the house.
Tell her go!
Come on, go!
Yo, Mike, come see me. Michael, come and see me. Look at me.
The dog, he manages to kick him out a window and leaves him hanging. It takes an awful lot to keep Michael down, though. shows up, and then fight ensues. I thought Freddy was dead, but he's not.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
This time he manages to electrocute Michael and presumably kill him. Ha 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 ha.
Mikey, like some chicken fried, motherfucker. Well, may he never, ever rest in peace.
Michael's fried body is taken to the morgue. All right, let's talk about Halloween Resurrection. It's on this box set here that Scream put out, or Shout Factory, Scream Factory. It's the 8th movie. It picks up where Halloween H2O left off. I'm not sure how much time has passed, a year or two. Laurie Strode is in a mental hospital because at the end of part 7, or H2O, she lopped off Michael's head. However, it turned out it wasn't Michael. It was the paramedic in the paramedic's van. Michael had switched places with the guy and had crushed his larynx so he couldn't talk and reveal who he was. So Laurie cut off the wrong guy's head, and it's messed her up, and now she's in the mental hospital. However, she knows Michael's still alive because she didn't kill him. She knows she killed the wrong guy. So she's been waiting for him to show up, not taking her medicine. And sure enough, Michael shows up. They get into a fight on the roof. She wanted to unmask him just to verify that it was him this time. She wouldn't make a mistake again. And she got hooked with Michael, grabbed her, and they both fell off the edge. And the knife went right into her gut, killing her, and then she fell to the ground. So she does die in this movie, Laurie Strode. Meanwhile, fast forward a little bit of time, Busta Rhymes and Tyra Banks are in charge of this reality TV show. Actually, it's more like a reality internet show called Dangertainment. And they are going to film a reality show in Michael Myers' childhood home. For what purpose exactly, I don't know. But they have it rigged up with some scary stuff inside, some fake skeletons, bodies, that type of thing. At one point, Freddy, that's Busta Rhymes' character, dresses up as Michael. And of course, Michael Myers returns here, and he starts picking off these kids one by one. Now, the people watching these live streams on the internet think it's all part of the game. They don't think it's real, but it is real. And eventually they do figure it out. Michael kills virtually everybody. We have one survivor left. I think her name was Sarah. And she's being stalked by Michael. Now, people watching at home can see all the cameras all over the house, so they can tell her exactly where Michael is. Like, he's in his old bedroom. Get out now, type of deal. Busta Rhymes is also still alive at the end there. Thought he was dead, but he comes back. They get into a fight with Michael, and he ends up frying Michael, electrocuting him. There's a fire in the house, too. And Michael dies, or, presumably dies. Near the end of the movie, Michael's taken away, zipped up in a body bag, and taken to the morgue. And then in the morgue, they have a close-up of Michael's burnt face and his eyes open, and we fade to black. That's our movie. So Michael is alive and kicking at the end of Part 8 here, Halloween Resurrection. That's what resurrection means. He was resurrected from the dead, but he wasn't really dead at the end of H2O. So that's the meaning. Anyway, this film, it is what it is. It's I didn't care for this too much, but I kind of liked H2O a lot. But Resurrection didn't really resonate with me very much. It was okay. It's kind of just a typical slasher film, but tried to made for a modern era. This came out in 2002, I believe, where they're trying to make the kids a little more hip, modern, I guess. I don't know. It was okay. There was one brief nude scene in there in the basement. We see the girl topless. Plenty of gore in this movie. We see one girl's head get cut off. We see Michael stab a guy in the skull, straight down. Decent gore. Yeah. Again, for what it is, it's not bad. If you're a fan of the Halloween series, you're going to like this movie too. Although I didn't really care for it, but I didn't really hate it either. But I think it's one of the weaker links in the Halloween series, so we'll just leave it at that. But it's okay. After this movie, again, parts 7 and 8 here, H2O and Resurrection, basically followed parts 1 and 2, and they just bypassed 3, 4, 5, and 6 as if they didn't exist. So I believe the timeline goes Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween H2O, Halloween Resurrection. And then this timeline ends at that point. The next two films, Halloween and Halloween 2, were remakes from Rob Zombie. I guess I'll do those next. I don't remember offhand if those movies followed the stories of how the original Halloween 1 and 2. Obviously, I'm sure the first one does. But it's been a while since I've seen them. I've only seen them once, actually. So it's basically new. I don't remember. And then they made that new Halloween trilogy, which just ended, I think, last year. And that one had Jamie Lee Curtis and all of them. That one pretended that Halloween 7 and 8, H2O and Resurrection, didn't exist. Picked up where Halloween 2, the original Halloween 2, left off, back in 1981 or whatever it was. So crazy saga, a crazy film series this is, with all kinds of different timelines. It's all a mess, but hey, it's Halloween. Check it out. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think about Halloween Resurrection. Watch it. Bye.